Minna can't stay with us for very long, but she has a very exciting and important project that we'd like to announce and share with you. This is another one of the amazing people from the original team that I joined at the Folk Music Festival, Minna Schendlinger.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm going to try this. I'm slightly shorter than Kevin, so it should be all right. Somebody let me know if one of these buttons pops. I'm not sure about this shirt. But I knew I had to wear purple. I'm just going to say, Lynn Davis reminded me, one of the great things about Frances going to Michigan every year was that I got to stay in her apartment and drive her car for 3 weeks while she did it. And one year that happened, having that car, which is a great big blue Volvo station wagon, some of you might remember, allowed me and my friend Nat to go and remove Nat's sister and her children from a bad domestic situation. So thank you, Frances, and thank you, Big Blue. Thank you, Marguerite, for making this happen. We're really grateful. I knew Frances for most of my life as a mentor and a friend. She impacted the lives of 3 generations of my family: my mother, who's here, my sister, myself, my niece, and my daughter. One of my favorite photos, and which is already on the board, I noticed, is of Frances with 5-week-old Casey. You can't actually ever see her face in the photos with Casey because she's always so focused on looking at the baby. So, Frances and I worked together for many years at the Folk Music Festival. She taught me to love arts administration. And one of the projects that I was privileged to work on with her was the early stages of the plan for the festival production center, which was originally conceived with Robert Kerr, then of the Vancouver Jazz Festival, and Lindy Sisson, then of the Vancouver Children's Festival. Lindy, I think, is here. The 3 tallest festival managers in the city envisioned a space where their festivals would have permanent offices and flexible space to expand and contract with their seasons, as festivals always do, with the added bonus of being together every day to think and plan and do that oh so important and largely invisible work of building capacity for themselves and, by extension, the rest of the community. That dream never did actually come to fruition for those people, but 2 years ago, almost to the day now, a similar dream became a reality for the Push International Performing Arts Festival, the Doxa Documentary Film Festival, Music on Main, and Touchstone Theatre. The 4 groups came together and created the Post at 750, a shared facility for permanent office, administration, and production space, where I now work. Frances was too ill to travel by the time the Post at 750 opened its doors, but she was thrilled that the space had happened, that her dream had come true for organizations that she had tremendous respect and admiration for. She was excited about the opportunities that the space would afford to the tenants and to the community. When Frances died, it occurred to me and others that some sort of long-term tribute should live inside the arts community to remember the invaluable contributions she made to all of us who she taught and trained and advised, and those who will come after us and benefit from her wisdom for generations to come. One of the production spaces in the facility was purpose-built for the kind of work that Frances excelled at, the thinking, planning work. A room for organizations to hold planning sessions, AGMs, and board meetings, a comfortable, accessible, and affordable space downtown that would welcome artists, individuals, companies, and groups, and a place that would generate revenue for the tenants to help build their capacity. The room is currently called the East Studio, and I've launched a crowdfunding campaign to raise the money to purchase the naming rights from the member tenants and call it the Frances Wasserlein Studio. I have set a goal of $40,000 to be raised by July 31st, 2016, which would have been Frances's 70th birthday. The money will go to the 110 Arts Cooperative, who manages the facility on behalf of the 4 member tenant organizations. We encourage people to make monthly contributions since we've got it for 5 months if one lump sum is too hard to manage. The link to the campaign is up on Kevin McKeown's Facebook page if you're friends with him, my Facebook, and of course will be on Frances's Facebook as well. And I'll also ask Kevin to send the link to the GoFundMe campaign directly to all of you who RSVP'd for this event so that you can share it via email if you're not much of a Facebook person, which frankly I'm not, but for this, I'll do it. And I look forward to bringing everyone updates as the campaign chugs along over these next few months. Thank you.